Hi, everyone. Welcome to the next episode of my podcast. I'm really excited. We have Kokke here, which I'm so excited to talk with him. Alex, you could start by... I creeped your IMDb. So just start with telling us a little bit about you. Like, what projects are you working on? What are you interested in? That kind of stuff.
I finished a movie. I cannot say which one, but it's sorry.
That's
it's
okay.
it's it's like a slasher movie. Look in the room.
Oh, nice.
And I can say what it was, but it was a slasher film. And then I think I'm going to work on Carrie, the TV show Carrie.
Very cool. That's cool. They were
Yeah.
filming near my place not too long ago, so it's pretty cool. Mike Flanagan. He's so good. Um, but yeah, so you're a writer. You're like you do everything. You're a writer, director, producer. Like you do it all. What out of all those like roles, what has been like your favorite?
Directing. I like directing. I like, there's like a clip of James Gunn directing Superman.
I saw.
David Carnes, what Superman says, like, I do feel it. That is what directing is, and actually they should feel inspired because directing is not like, oh, I want the shot like this, I want the angle like this. Is like very technical. You're doing directing like it's your passion to do it. It's like understanding the characters, understanding their personalities, and how they can evolve through the story. So we can use that clip as an example of how directing should be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
clip of
So
him talking with David Cornsweet, and it was just like, it was so collaborative, which I really like. Like, it was just them just like talking together, and I really liked that. I thought it was good because I heard David Cornsweet say before he was like, yeah, he just tells me to stop asking questions, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that, but I really liked that clip that came out. That was really good. Um, yeah, that's like a lot though to do like that many different roles too. Like having so many projects. Like do you write often?
I'm really right now. I'm trying to get off my first feature film off the ground. It's a musical thriller film,
Oh, fun! That's so cool.
and I got like right now I cannot say too much what it's going to be, but probably by early next year we can start shooting the
That's
movie.
wow. That's really
Ho-
exciting.
Hopefully, like, but because I'm rewriting, doing a lot of treatments. I like to, because my way of writing is I create like a Spotify playlist
Mm.
with all the songs that I really want to imagine, like kind of like a base for the film. So when I listen to it, I just immerse into the story and to the characters, and I really want to finish for example, the first act, and I will really start to write. And if someone distracts me or someone says, "Alex, you want to go to the movies?" Like,
You're like, no, I'm in the middle of a really good bit. That's
yeah,
yeah, that's cool. I dabbled in writing. I wrote in 2022. Have you ever used the Blacklist?
sorry,
Have you ever used the Blacklist? Have you heard of that?
yeah,
Yeah, I used that. It's expensive to use.
yeah.
But I put 3 scripts up on there, and it is expensive, but it's like good feedback. I don't really know how many people actually like use it that could like fund a project. But there's like so much, like maybe you're more knowledgeable than I am about that kind of stuff, but there's like so many like how do you go about funding a movie? Like if someone were watching this and they were like, I have an idea, how do I fund this project that I'm really passionate about? Like do you have any like advice for that?
Like, can you repeat the last part of your sentence?
Yeah, just
Because
like
really,
if someone were to ask you, be like, "Hey, I have this project, this movie I really want to do. How do you like get the money? Like what has been successful for you for like finding people that will fund the movie?"
uh, I sorry for my English.
It's okay.
Um, like you're asking for funding a film.
Yeah, it's like how do you like what is the way that you would do like how do you do that?
I try not to do the crowdfunding kind of thing. I really this is my first time using it, and usually I save a lot of money, or have connections. Connections to everything here. Like I met a producer in a movie, and they're producing vertical films, and I just really told my story, and then it's like, great, send me your synopsis, story details, locations, whatever, everything, and I will see if I can produce it or not.
Wow,
And
nice.
that's like, yeah, it's like that. Right now, it's all about connections, all about meeting the right people. Or if you're like, I'm not from here, so people who actually are from here, they can, the government can conceive grants for them
Mhm.
to produce those films. Like I have a friend who finished a film last year, and she screened it at Fantasia. It's called Foreigner, something I think, and it was a really solid film. But she made it with $0 from her pocket
Wow.
because all the she got grants to do it and sponsorships. And I think whatever came out to be for that movie is like a pure work of art, pure love for film, and I think that's really powerful.
Yeah. That's hard to have to like pay for that yourself, but I like if you're passionate about it, that's really what's important and if you really believe in it, like I think it shows a lot that you're willing to like put your own money into it. Um yeah, so I saw you did a lot of like PA work on some like big shows. What has been like your favorite one or the one you've watched and you're just like, "Wow, I'm so proud that I was a part of that."
Um, for locations wise, I think, oh my god, there's a like in terms of, because here's a fun story. I never told it in public before, but it's
Okay.
something that I just told with my friends and everything.
Mhm.
But this probably is good to go now. So I used to work in a TV show called Under the Banner of Heaven. It was about
Andrew
Mormon murders.
Garfield.
With
Yeah. I've seen it.
yeah, it was it was shot in Calgary,
Mhm.
and they invited me with some of my friends to do locations on that show to be full time.
Nice.
And at first, I was just doing kind of part time work there, and then I became full time, and I was the studio fee, for example. The studio fee means like you're in charge of the studio while they're not shooting it, and when are shooting it,
Mhm.
when it's like a routine job. And I met so many people that I get along with everyone. Everybody was so nice
Mhm.
to me. And one day I decided, I'm here. I traveled here to Calgary. Let's have some Mexican fun, because Mexicans, we tend to do like we go directly to the person, and I was like, it's my opportunity to talk to Andrew Garfield and tell him, are you in Spider-Man No Way Home?
Yeah.
Because because on that time, Spider-Man No Way Home was like a big thing, and
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield was like dealing with that stuff. And I just wanted to ask you that. And but other actors like Wyatt Russell was there, Sam Worthington. Um, who else was there? I like so many. Daisy Edgar Jones.
Mhm.
Daisy's such a lovely person.
Oh, that's nice.
uh, but at the locations, you tend not to talk to the. There's a rule that you don't need to talk to actors. That's not true. Like there's people, they're humans. I treat actors and directors like human beings, like my other person that I pass by. So I try to treat them as a person. Like, oh my god, big star,
Mhm.
And when I was doing kind of my job was watching a door, basically, because on occasions you don't do too much.
Mhm.
And my one of my favorite directors, because when I graduated from film school, I did like a treatment, like an essay treatment to their movie Hell or High Water.
Mm-hmm.
And the director for the movie was directing the first two episodes. And I was more excited to meet him than Andrew.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
And then he decided like I was like there just existing, and then he opened the door. He's like, oh my god, what happened? Oh my god, I just broke my ankle because I needed to go to the bathroom, and the shot is too perfect, too perfect. And I was like, sure, the bathroom is right there. And then he came back and he's like, apologize me. I'm David. And my heart just stopped. Like I was like, Alex. And he, like I just told him straight, like he's one of my favorite directors, and I watched his movie as a religion to me, and he thought that was amazing. It's like, you know what? How about this? I'll pass you my number, my personal number.
Oh my god.
And we can meet and have some beers and talk about movies. How's the sound of that? I'm leaving Calgary after this episode, but I will have 1 day or 2 days to enjoy my free time here. So I'll pass you my number. Probably my agent will tell you where to meet, but I will tell you, I won't just give you my personal number because it's easy that way. Not a bunch of agents and stuff. And it's like, okay. And then I received a text. It was Saturday, and it's like, you want to meet us on a bar? And then the director just texted me back because at first his agent was texting me. Then why you meet in this bar in Calgary? And then he texts me like 5 minutes later, like, don't listen to her. Come join in my house. I'm already drinking. Come.
Oh my gosh.
And he sent me the address, and I went, and it was like surprisingly 5 minutes away of where I was staying. But for Calgary standards, like walking wise was like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
but I just took the first Uber. I was like, let's bring something Mexican. Okay, let's try.
What a cool opportunity, hey?
And I arrived. He was already drinking because Scottish. And no offense to any Scottish watching us or hearing us. But they're good drinking. Like they I don't know. They're like gods drinking. I don't know. But I arrived and he was like, come here.
Oh my gosh.
Like, okay. And we started drinking, and I needed like for me, I wanted some evidence because he didn't. I want to take a picture with him, of course, but he was so drunk that he didn't want it. And I just like it's a moment right now that I'm enjoying a moment having beers with you is something I never even dream about. So can I just take a quick video of us taking cheers to the tequila shots? And we did, and it was fun. It was magical. He was talking about everything, about Hollywood, about Disney, about like too many stuff. And we ended up being really drunk. And he told me between the conversation, he told me, I have all these numbers from actors, like personal numbers, Florence Pugh, Hugh Jackman, everything. And I was like, okay, what's the deal? He's like, I can give you those. I don't know if he was too drunk or, but I ended up having all the numbers from the actor. Like I still have them. And because someday, I don't know, I hope it doesn't happen that my phone gets stolen. Like I put Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
There you go. That's smart. That is crazy.
I never talked to them or send them, hey, big fan, can you be in the like I haven't just, he told me just in the future because if you decide to make a movie, come find me. You have my number. You have my agent's number. You have those actors' numbers. I will introduce you to the world, to the world film because I like you and you have that passion for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to get my film off the ground, and it's like, yeah, my first film was not easy, and I can tell you that it takes a lot of your time and your passion, your effort, money as well. And but once you make your first film, the other is easy. Like you can book another film, or do like I do. I do my original films. Like I wrote the films myself, and that's how I get work. And yeah, and then here, this is the best part.
Okay, I'm ready.
he told he, he told me, hey, how about we call Andrew? He can come. He lives like five 5 or 6 blocks away. It's like I can call him right now and say that bring some stuff. But I was like super drunk in the middle of Spider-Man. I was like, yeah, sure, yeah, woo. And he called him. Didn't pass not like 20 minutes or 10 minutes, and he was already on the door knocking.
Oh wow!
And he brought 2 bottles of brandy, and we were already drinking whiskey and tequila. So imagine the combination of that, and then brandy as well. And Andrew just sit beside us, and he's like, "Why are you starting drinking without me, man?" I was like, "Dude, you have your call time tomorrow is 7 a.m. Why are you just talking about like?" I'm an actor. I can do whatever I want. And I was like, just mesmerized seeing 2 of my favorite actors, artists in the world.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Andrew like a friend, he was asking about me, about everything, and I was like, yeah, and he was talking to me about his personal story, like something that the media doesn't talk about, and it was like nice to hear those kind of details.
Mm-hmm.
And then we hit the rock bottom. The director, at some point, the director was like, I don't know what this position is called, but he was like drunk in the floor. Like I went to get another beer,
mm-hmm.
And when I discovered he was like this, like an eagle, and then Andrew was like sleeping on the couch like this.
Oh my gosh!
But it was like because we drank so much, and I told because I needed to go to the same location that Andrew was going to that day, and you know what I did? Andrew told me, "Hey man, we need to go." He was like that, and it's like, come on, you're Andrew. So it's like, come on.
You can be a few minutes late. You're fine.
Yeah, me, they can fire me, whatever they want. It's like, no, I will talk to them. You're my favorite guy. My favorite guy. Like, you're drunk. You're drunk. Go back to sleep. And then on the next day, we wake up, and I ordered the Uber I was in the Uber with Andrew and me, super drunk, and I think the driver was like a big Spider-Man fan because she was like, and yeah, we still remember that night, and it was like a fun story to tell because I never experienced something like that before, and imagine having drinks with your favorite director and one of your favorite actors.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
And the next day, the wife of the director calls me and says, because she had a minority just in case. And she's like, yeah, he's fine. He went to the airport. Everything is fine. She's like, thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much. Whenever you want to come to Scotland and have a beer with us, like, sure.
So you've never shared that story before?
I share it with my friends and colleagues and everyone, but I never make like a video about it because it's too long.
Are you okay if we put it in the video?
I don't care.
Okay.
I already tell it, and I think it's safe to say that it's good for now that this story could be out. There's going to be people that don't believe it, and that's okay. But I can still don't believe it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Yeah.
I'm dreaming. You know?
I had the first time I did background acting for a minute there, and the first one I ever did was a Johnny Depp movie, and they gave us because it was Johnny Depp and he's a big guy. This was in like 2017. They were like, you do not talk to him. If he talks to you, you can talk to him, but you do not. They gave us they scolded all of us before, and they were like, do not talk to him. We were like, okay. So I was terrified, and then we ended up going there, and I was like, they put you in a little classroom, and I like look up, and Johnny Depp's like right in front of my face. I was like, what the heck? That's crazy. I know he's a bit controversial now, and either you like him or you don't. But at the moment, like it was like 2017, and it was like Johnny Depp is standing in front of me, like arguably one of the biggest actors of all time, is like standing right in front of my face. I was like, oh my gosh, this is wild. And then we go through the day, and then like maybe a couple hours later, he like turns to a group of us, and he goes, "I'm so done with acting today," and I'm like, what world is this where like Johnny Depp is telling me like he's just so done with acting today? It was a crazy story, but like I had just like the best time doing that. And like Zoe Dutch, I'm not sure if you're familiar with her, but she also was in that movie, and she asked what my name was, and I was like, this is crazy, like what is my life right now? It was so cool. But yeah, it is wild. But I get so not starstruck, but I'm just like, oh my god, I can't believe this is this person. And like I do want to treat them like a human being because they are human beings, but at the same time it's just like, oh my god, I can't believe you're like real.
Yeah, like it happened to me when I was working in location in Peacemaker.
Mm.
John Cena just introduced himself to me. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't introduce it because John Cena. Like and I was just holding a door like a BA do, and I was like, he was like, God, dude, you have the most beautiful eyes I ever seen. Like, what's your name, sir? Alex. Alex, nice to meet you. And you know that actors tend to forget names because they're in their actor zone.
Mm.
And he returned like a couple times to me saying, "Alex, beautiful eyes, what's
Oh,
up?"
John Cena is
And
a
he
good
was like,
guy.
even he was like telling me like, how you think about my performance in that scene? Is like, is it good? And like, and I was like, perfect.
I had John Cena at the studio once for a commercial, and I was too nervous to talk to him because I've got that ingrained in my head. Don't talk to them. You wait for them to talk to you. Don't talk to them. So he was sitting on a chair, and I was adjusting like a thermostat, sitting right there. When like you can feel someone staring at you, and you know that they're looking at you. I could feel that he was looking at me, but I would just like completely ignored him, and I didn't say anything, and I feel really bad now. I'm like, I should have said hi.
He was saying, good morning.
Yeah, I know. It was so awkward. He's just like sitting there on a chair, and I'm just like, oh, the thermostat, here we go. So awkward. Whatever.
Yeah.
Do you ever experience like a lot of like hardship in this industry? Like, do you find like you have consistent work? Do you find that you're like progressing in the way that you want to? Or do you ever feel like you doubting yourself or you're doubting what you're doing?
I think sometimes I'm not doubting what I'm doing, but because this industry is hard.
Yeah.
To be example, it's really super hard, and even when locations and other departments, everything has their things to go on. But here's the thing: unless you're making your own film, you can succeed, or another role,
Mm-hmm.
because if you were like a minion, like those monkeys that appear on Superman, it's like you will never progress. Like I have friends who are staying forever in one department and they're not moving on. It's like I prefer it because I like the money. Like yeah, the money is good, but how about the passion?
Yeah.
How about like I want to do this someday. I want to do that, and I want to escalate that. And I have my passion over film like so many decades. Like I have friends here or relatives in the film industry that every show that they work, they don't know the actor, they don't know the show, they don't know nothing. Like they just work for the money, they just work because of the stability,
Mm-hmm.
and that's okay. I don't have anything against of that. But when you're working on film, it's because you're passionate about the industry.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion. It's like I don't take it like a regular job. You can find any regular job in any regular time,
Mm-hmm.
but a film job is different. It's something that you want to succeed and moving on and escalating your film life. You know.
Yeah. No,
So
totally.
yeah. So I think is whatever you do it with passion. Not, don't do it for the money. The money is important though. Yeah, of course, like any other thing. But how can you make money if you're working like a robot when you don't feel like it's fulfilling you?
Totally.
So I
And
don't.
yeah, in my experience, I've seen a couple PAs who just like sit on their phone and they just look so bored. And like, I feel like for me, if I were picking, like, if I were a department head and I was like picking people for our next project, I wouldn't, I would think about the people that are like really, you could tell they're passionate, they're excited to be there, they want to be there. Like, I wouldn't pick people that are like scrolling on Instagram for their whole like shift or whatever, right? Like, for me, that really matters. And like, to look like you're interested in what you do. Like, every day when I show up at work, I'm like, literally, I can't even believe that like this is what I get to do. And I'm so grateful every day. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to like get going in this industry. Like, it's really
Yeah,
is about connections, and it really is like, if someone, you work with someone one time, that could set you up for the next 10 years, or it could get you one gig and you're done, right? Like, it's very hard to get started in this industry. So I wish people were a little more, not everyone is, but I've experienced people who are just like not very like grateful for it almost. And it's like upsetting because
yeah,
it's like some people just like die. Like, when I was like 18, 19, I would have just died to be in the industry in any capacity. And like, I was trying during COVID to like be a COVID monitor, and nothing was working for me. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. But yeah, I think like just staying so, just for the love of movies. I think you said that earlier. Just like, you need to just focus on the love of, you are creating stuff that people will love, right? And I think that's really important. Like, a coworker of mine, she said to me, she was like, I wish I was doing a job that felt more like was more important, or like helping people more. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, we're helping make movies that help people's mental health. Like, movies and TV are an escape for people, and I think this job is like just as important as like any other job. Like, most jobs in the world are to better the earth, and I do think the film industry is to better, the earth. It's good.
yeah.
What's your favorite snack to go? Like, what's your go-to snack? Total change of topic, but like, if you're going to Crafty, what's your favorite snack?
Oh my God, I think. Oh yes, my favorite snack is the sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls. People love
I'm,
those
I'm,
sausage sticks, hey?
I'm really into those sausage rolls. Like if a film has a sausage rolls on Crafty, they're they're won everything. They have my respect.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I don't care anything else. Sausage rolls.
I had these, I've never had banh mi. Have you ever heard of that? It's like a banh mi sandwich, and it's like chicken. I think it's Vietnamese. I could be wrong, but it was the most delicious thing I ever had, and I had it like 3 days in a row because it was so good, and I was obsessed with it. But I also love like Welch's gummies. You know, those little Welch's, the blue
Oh
ones.
yeah.
Oh man, those are so good. Um, what's your like dream? Well, you said that that director was like your favorite director, but like, who is your like dream actor, producer? Like, do you have someone in your mind? You're just like, that is the goal. That will make me happy. That will make me feel like I don't know, made it.
Like my favorite inspiration or
Yeah, like, or someone that like, if for example, like if Steven Spielberg came up to you and was like, hey, I want you to help me with this movie. Like, would that be like the person that you would just be like, oh my god, this is gonna blow my mind?
yeah, like I think Spielberg could be like that. I made it because I started my film career, my love for movies because I watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind by
Mm-hmm.
Steven Spielberg as a young kid, and after watching that film, I wanted to do movies, and I think Steven Spielberg for me is my goat, my savior, my everything that inspired me to do filmmaking. And I think he's a fantastic director. He can blend so many genres at once. And I don't know, he asked me, hey Alex, since you're a young filmmaker, I want you to direct, I don't know, a reboot of E.T. It's like, no way I'm directing a reboot of E.T.
How crazy.
That movie doesn't need a reboot.
Yeah, there you go. But how crazy. Yeah, Steven Spielberg is incredible. Or like a James Cameron or Christopher Nolan, someone like that would be just like really cool.
Yeah, I think most people tend to go to Christopher Nolan or Quentin Tarantino. I would say that as a Mexican, I will tell that I probably pick Guillermo del Toro. Because he fits my crazy, because sometimes I like horror.
Yeah.
And I think I want to direct horror sometime, and he's one of the biggest inspirations to do gothic horror. And I think it's kind of uncommon in Hollywood. So I think if Guillermo just offered me the chance to direct, I don't know, his now canceled adaptation of Mountains of Madness, I will say sure. Because I like complicated stories. Like H.P. Lovecraft is a really complicated story. He has really complicated stories, so difficult to adapt into film. Like Del Toro crack it, he can crack it, and they want to crack it.
Nice.
Like I didn't even know like people from here because I come from Mexico, so I know people from there in the media. But here, like, I wanted to enter the media world, and I was like, I met Darren, I met you, met Richmond Reviewer, who doesn't want me to reveal his name here.
This is what I've been saying. I've literally, not even kidding, shout out to the Richmond Reviewer, because I have wanted to find out who he is for so long. I'm like looking in the crowd, and I know he's in here, and I'm just like looking around, I'm like, which one is it? I would always wanted to like know who he is, but I've never gotten to know, and it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, probably like we should make like a content creator of movies, like a film group. It should be fun.
Yeah. You know what I wanted to do? So here's a little, I'll tell you something that I haven't told anyone on here, but I applied for media for TIFF, and I got denied. Which has been crushing my spirit for the last like 2 weeks. It's been really tough, and I've been biting my tongue about talking about it because I don't want to like ruin anything in the future. But it's like super frustrating because I was like planning all these things, and I was like, we can get all the Vancouver people together, we can go out for dinner one night, it'll be so much fun. And I was just like planning, and I got 2 in my head, and I was so excited, and then I get rejected, and I was like, great. There goes all my dreams. So that really sucks. I'm still working on getting over that a little bit, but definite blow to my ego, and it's fine. Like I know I know TIFF is super competitive, like with their media approvals, like it is really competitive. So I'm a little butthurt, but it's okay. We will move on. But yeah, I totally agree. I would love to have like a Vancouver group of people because it's so much fun to just have everyone together, or even like a writers group would be really cool because you write, I write, like I know a few writers as well, so something like that would be really cool.
The difficult question for movie lovers.
What is it?
What's your favorite movie?
I was actually gonna ask. I was gonna throw you a curveball and be like, what is like your hot movie opinion, like an opinion that would get you in trouble? Because I have mine. But I'm scared to say it.
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay. I have never loved a Christopher Nolan movie.
What?
No, it's true. Like, I liked Dunkirk. Somewhere some film bro just died when I said that. Like...
Dunkirk is okay. Like, it's okay if you don't like it. But Inception,
I don't get it. Like,
Interstellar.
I don't get either of them. I'm too slow. I just I can't
Oh,
process the same way, I guess. I liked Dunkirk. Tenet? No way. No way. I didn't retain anything from that movie. But that's my hot take. What's your hot take?
this is going to. I think like my hot movie take. I think I wrote an article on Polyplot about this. Um, I think the method acting is stupid
Mhm.
if it's not done in the right way. Like my controversial hot movie take would be that Jared Leto is like a such a bad method actor, and some people tend to disagree with me. It's like, okay, so why do you consider a method acting? Method acting is like someone that's immersed into the role, study the role, and can be like playing the character in real life. But method acting is not sending props and death rats and
Yeah.
use condoms to your co-stars to prove a point. Like even even on Tron Ares, Jared Leto was doing method, and I cannot talk in detail about that, but in public,
We'll save
but
that for when the movie comes out. I'm just kidding.
I'll say when the movie comes out. I didn't directly work in there, but I heard so many stories, and I believe them because there were some pretty good ones that I need to tell.
Mhm.
But I think method acting is like Jeremy Strong from Succession.
Mhm.
I think that is a good example of a method acting
Yeah.
because he's not overboarding. He contains to himself.
Yeah.
You know, or Daniel Day Lewis as when he played Lincoln.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, Jared
So
Leto
yeah,
maybe takes it a step too far, I think. He can
yeah,
tone it
and
down
he's
a little
not.
bit.
Yeah, I mean, and he's a really talented singer and
Mhm.
artist, but as an actor, and don't take it to the wrong way. I don't care. He has an Oscar. He's such a bad actor. Like, like, don't get me wrong. Like, dude, just focus on your music. Don't go, don't go in here. Don't. It's like The Rock. The Rock doesn't. The Rock can't act. The
Yeah.
Rock is like a. It's like John Cena even acted better in Peacemaker than The Rock in his entire filmography. I will say that.
Man, we're getting so many hot takes. Wow. Just calling
I
people out.
said, I said it. I will throw the hat in the ring and let people fight with it.
Leave it for the comments. Leave it for the comments.
Yeah. Please follow me.
Yeah, I'll put your links below so that people can follow. But yeah, it was really cool chatting with you, and I will see you when I see you.
When I see you in the movie.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, bye.